Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing well today. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all so much. I apologize for not doing my camera. My ring light that I use is broken. It will not come on anymore. And this room is so dark that it really, even with the lamp that I have, only half of me lights up. So I do apologize for that. But I'm not hiding from y'all, I promise. And let's say hello to everybody. Hello, Miss Rhonda. Thank you for being here. Hi, K Mac. Hi, Bo. Bo's headed to work. Love you, my friend. Let's see. We got Bobby in the house. So we got Brenda. Hello to y'all. Miss Kathy. We got Cheryl. TJ. Hello, hello. Let's see who else we got up in here with us. Reserve glitching. So glad to have you. Blue Eyes. I hope your mama's doing better today. I hope you've had a better day than you have been. Please keep her mother in your prayers. She is still not feeling good. Hi, Teresa and Cinderella. Hi, Nani. Let's see. We got anybody else sneaking in here? Lori, PB Green Room. Hello to you. Narita, thanks for being here. We got Sharon B. KC, Texas Plain Jane. Hello, hello. MS, hello to you. KC, did I say hi to KC? Hi, Casey, just in case. I didn't say it a while ago. Long Cool Woman, good to have you. We got Cheryl, but no, let's see, we got a Miss Sharon. We got two Sharons in the house. Hi, Miss Inga. Hello to you. Hindsight. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being with us. And thank you for all the great work you're putting out. My goodness, you're doing a great job. Polly's Cookies. Hello from Maine, she says. Oh, she says, Lolly, thank you for just being you. Well, thank you for being part of us. We love having you. Let's see. Who else? Maritza, hello to you. All right. I think we got everybody. Got a little smaller crowd today. I know Justin is live. And if you haven't followed the two little missing kids up north, please go check out his live he's doing. It does not sound very good. When a mother leaves the home, it's very telling. That action is very sad. Senior K9 Mom, how are you doing? Good to have you. But thank you all for being here. Okay, so a funny story before we get started. Yesterday, if you watch my live, we had the yellow jacket guy with the phone stuck on the screen. So I go to get on today onto this live, and guess what was there? It took me signing in and out 4 different times to get that man off that screen. He was stuck there. It's like he was embedded into the background. I even changed backgrounds. The background would change, but the guy would still be there. So, it was so aggravating. Yeah, that was a big sign, wasn't it? But the bad part was I couldn't share a video because he was right on top of all of it. but I finally got it. Hello, car guy. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for being here. But yeah, that was quite the struggle. I was like, get off my screen. Oh my goodness. So today we're going to talk about the players at Texas Roadhouse, guys. We've done Texas Roadhouse several times, and I keep going back to it just because of those we see that could possibly be, allegedly be, potential players. We know Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was last seen. I have not heard Brenda Sue. Everybody still keep Mr. Missy in your prayer. Middle E is still dealing with a lot of health issues. So yes, keep them in your prayers as well. Yes, Texas Roadhouse is also disturbing. But we know Sebastian was last seen in that car with his mother as they drove away from the Texas Roadhouse. He has not officially been seen since. I want to bring this up where Mr. Chris was on another panel over on his friend's side, and he mentioned a recording device of some sorts, but it was not a dash cam. So from whatever that is, yes, I agree, hindsight. She said Texas Roadhouse, in my opinion, will be a focal point until this child is found. Yes, yes, yes. I keep going back to Texas Roadhouse over and over and over. But if there was a recording of his voice and a conversation with his mother in that car leaving Texas Roadhouse, there was time for that to happen. Unless there is a time stamp with it, there is nothing to prove that when that car of hers pulled in that driveway and up into that garage and that garage door shut, there's nothing to prove Sebastian was in it. We have her word. And as we know, her word has not been very reliable unless we want to know details about the day before and the day of. Those are the details that remain the same. Those are the details she can tell you off the top of her head, just spit them out like crazy. And they always stay the same because they actually happened. It's after they come home from Texas Roadhouse. The only thing she has gotten right is the trash went out about 15 minutes after they got home. We know that for a fact because that is on video as well. So we know Sebastian left Texas Roadhouse. Even before Katie and Sebastian arrived to Texas Roadhouse, there's red flags happening left and right. Before we get started, I'm going to show you some pictures of key people, key characters, I call them, that you'll be seeing throughout the video. And then we will watch the 20-minute video that Dog the Bounty Hunter has put out for us to watch. The key players, I call them, are almost crucial because of the fact that, hang on, I'm going to share my files here. I have this one page here, and we are going to go to this man who we will see gets out of the car, the white truck that parks behind Katie's car. He goes walking across the parking lot. We see him walking across the parking lot and going in. This is the man that gets out of the car, the white truck there on the passenger side. This man here is Christopher's dad. I see quite the resemblance there, but that's just my opinion. I also want to show you green hoodie that we have here. This on the left side, you see a picture. This is a young man. His father lives directly behind Katie and Chris. Are y'all seeing these pictures? Do y'all see the pictures as I pull them up? Not seeing pictures. Dadgummit. Okay, let me put that one down. Hold on. I'm going to have to do a different route here. Give me a minute. I was trying to do it the easy way, but it's going to make me open each one individually and save it. Okay. And one more. Okay, let me get this one opened up and save it. And then I'll show you the pictures for a change. I'll be nice. I thought I had it all figured out. Silly me. I did not. Okay, so let's X off of this. I'm going to present here. We'll try this one more time. Now, we're going to go to, this is the man that gets out of the white truck, okay? Remember, he gets out of the passenger side of the white truck. He walks across the parking lot. Notice his hair, the gut, the white tennis shoes, the blue jeans, just his body style. Let's see. I'm going to hang on. And then I wish I could do this differently, but of course it's not going to let me. Hang tight. We got to share again. Okay. Pay attention to him. This time I'm going to show you my thought on who Green Hoodie really actually is, and it is the son to the neighbor that lives directly behind Katie and Chris. Yeah, there it is. On the left, you'll see him. On the right, you'll see Green Hoodie. You can see the little fuzzy beard at the bottom, the little bit of trail of the beard going up, the sideburns, the shape of the face, the body build, what I would call the man boobs. That is Christopher Carr, the man that lives directly behind Katie and Chris Proudfoot, his son. So when you see green hoodie, see if you can see that person. There is another picture I want to show you. This is a video I'm going to show you guys. And we're going to watch this very close. We're going to do this in sections because there's pieces that needs to be seen. Okay, here we go. Do you see this woman right here in the pink, light pink shirt, whitish colored shirt with the dark hair? Her hand is up to her head. I believe she's on a phone. To me, folks, this looks like Kathy Bowersox, Christopher's mommy. Watch closely as she goes just right there. I'm moving the camera down a little bit because you'll notice this person walking out right here. I don't know. I think they're blocked now. That person walking out ahead of her, I want you to pay attention because mommy turns around and follows them out. There they go. That person that just walked out with the longer hair, we're going to see in the front of Texas Roadhouse here in just a few minutes. She walks out, the lady with her walks out, and who I believe to be Mommy Socks walks out behind them. Okay. We are going to show you a couple more pictures here of some other players. I've told y'all about Richard Bishop, who I believe to be Yellow Jacket. Here is the phone. Let's not get stuck with this picture again, guys. This is an important key player, I believe, because this they believe to be Christopher Proudfoot. I do not. I believe it's this guy. And let me show you who this guy would actually turn out to be. The same person they're trying to find out who this man is. He said his name was Mark, but his name is not Mark. We'll call him Kevin. Kevin was actually at every single location when people were either threatened to leave, told they needed to go, or something happened to their vehicle. Now, I'm going to show you one other thing. Keep in mind this person right here on the left. Okay. Keep his face in mind because I'm fixing to show you a picture. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to. Got to pull it up a different way. Hang tight, guys. I hate when it doesn't work out so smoothly. Thank y'all for being patient. But you're going to want to see this because there is a connection to the Bauer Sox family. Okay, let's see. Okay, trying to find it, guys. Hang tight. If I have to, I'll pull it up on my phone and show you. Oh no, here it is. Hang tight. Let me get this pulled up and then I'll present it. If they would just make it a little easier to do. Here we go. You see his face. Look closely at this picture. This picture is from Terry A. Bauer Sox Sr.'s Facebook page. This picture says, "My lovely," with family and friends for the Big 5-0. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Let me take this down. I'm going to get my act together. If you can see there, I wish I could blow it up bigger. But that's Terry Bauer Sox family. That's the family. Let me see if I can pull it in a little bit, make it bigger for you guys. Does that help any? There you go. Standing right beside Kathy Bauer Sox. Guys, it's the same person, in my opinion. All right. So now you see some key players. I want you to pay close attention when we watch this video. This video is going to last a few minutes. I'm going to put a banner up for content purposes. And then we are going to conversate about this video as we go along. I'm going to show you some key players that I want you to pay close attention to. There is one that is not on my computer, and I wanted you to see this. I'm going to put my phone up as close as I can to the camera where you can see it. Pay attention to the man in the dark leaning against the pole. The picture on the right is at Texas Roadhouse before Katie and Chris show up. I mean, Katie and Sebastian show up This is the person leaning against the pole. The one on the left is Mr. Chris. And you notice Mr. Chris at the Harley shop. So here we go. Pay close attention to, oh, let me show you these as well before we get started. That is Richard Bishop, yellow coat guy in the middle. Let me, oh. Hang tight. I got so many pictures on here. Hang on, guys. Let me show you one more that I had. This woman is another key player. This is the person I believe we saw at the beginning of that video before Sebastian and Katie sat down, or right after they sat down, I believe it is. She walked out. Kathy Bowersox walked out. And if you notice, the picture we just looked at of the family seems to be quite similar here as well. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's watch this video. Pay close attention to these people that we just talked about, because you're going to see them come into play. All right, here we go. Okay, can everybody see it good? Let me make it a larger screen here. Here we go, guys. This is a 20-minute video. I hate to speed up anything too much, but I'm going to do it just a tiny bit so that we still are able to see those in the most important parts of it here. Okay, it's not going to let me. Here we go. Let's just do this. What is the deal? This is later in the evening as time is going on. Watch as they pass by. Watch the lady in the pink shirt, the yellow jacket guy. She covers her mouth. She says something. He stops. He turns around, says something to her, obviously, because she turns back around and they have an interaction. She stands out there for a while. She's at the to-go pickup window thing. He stopped, he looked at her, he goes on inside. Hello to everybody coming in. I agree with you. Scotty Too Hottie, I believe it was put in play right here at Texas Roadhouse. I am starting to agree with hindsight and think there was a handoff at the BP station on the way home. This woman in the pink stands here for a little bit. She watches that guy that passed by walk in. Guys, y'all be patient because I'm starting to think the same thing, Rhonda. I really am. Roxy. Hello, everybody. Come on in, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. We're watching this part, and I know it's a slow take on it, but you have to see her actions. Exactly, K-Mac. How crazy is it? I think it was more of an intimidation tactic for Katie, is my thought. That is my thought on it. An intimidation tactic for Katie to know. Do you see where her eyes are at? Her eyes are back there towards one certain table, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, but she is definitely preoccupied. Hello to everybody coming in. There's no sound on this, so we're able to talk through it. Well, Jennifer, this is what I said just earlier. You know, there was, okay, and y'all see the lady in the pink just walk over to the rocks and spit? It looked like. I'm not sure what that was about. But if you also pay attention, behind Katie's car right now is a dark SUV passing by. You will see that dark SUV pass by several times. But the reason I wonder if he did not make it home is because of the fact that when you stop and think about it, the only thing we have saying that he made it home was Katie's words. After this video, there is no known video that we have seen of Sebastian. There goes that same dark SUV. Could that be the one that met Katie at the BP station just shortly after she left Texas Roadhouse? But if Katie's word is all we have to go on, then we can't trust Katie's words. If there was a recording of him in the car with her and them having a conversation after they left Texas Roadhouse, it was not a dash cam, according to Mr. Chris. It could have been any type of device recorded. That recording could have took place as soon as they left. It did not have to record all the way up to them pulling in the driveway. But it would have been heard that Sebastian was in the car. They were having a conversation. So all we have on our end to go by is Katie's words. Yes, PJ, it could have been recorded much earlier. I do not. No one that I know of has that video of when she stopped there. I have not seen it. Now, if you noticed, the pink shirt lady had walked back inside of Texas Roadhouse. No, I've never heard audio with this. And I think it would be so loud with clatter and chatter and banging dishes and all that it wouldn't do us any good whatsoever if the audio was actually playing. So you see at the bottom activity happening outside of the doorway. Pink shirt lady is back outside of the door, standing right outside the door, interacting with the person, and goes back inside again. I believe this is the same person we saw at the beginning with who looked to be Kathy Bowersox as well. At first, I thought it might be Mr. Chris's sister in the pink shirt. What is her name? Melissa. But I'm wondering if it might be a different sister. I'm going to see if we can move just a little bit because, like I said, this is a 20-minute video. We're not quite halfway through, but there's really nothing right in this area here. We're going to speed up a little bit here. Here's Katie sitting at the table, no interaction with her son whatsoever. And if she knew this was the last time she would be having dinner with her son, you would think it would be a lot more. If you notice behind Katie's car, there is a gray sedan, an awful lot like what Mob Crew has shown us. Here comes the guy walking that is beside the other guy we saw a while ago in the picture. Yes, Poppy Love, I've already talked about that. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the facility and how things are done in that facility. This one did not have any audio with it. This is what Dog put out, the 20-minute long version of it. And this one did not have audio to it. Yes, reserve glitching. Now, if you notice behind her car, once again, there is that white truck that the person gets out of the passenger seat. Still no open door on the driver's side of the truck. Who's in that truck? I have no idea. A roundabout way, yes, Miriam. Not directly with dog. Jennifer from New Jersey. That was what I honestly thought from the very beginning. Now, they're getting their check, getting ready to head out here in just a few minutes. Are being told about the payment thing. There goes the silver car again with one dimmed out headlight, one brighter, if you saw that. Let me go back just a tad because I want you to see this car passing by. Sorry to be so out of sorts, but pay attention behind Katie's car. This car, look at the taillights. One is super bright, as you can see when it starts to go past Katie's car. The other side is dimmer. One shines way brighter than the other one. I'm telling you, folks, all these pieces are fitting together. The more we dig into this, the more we're finding, the better it is for having hope that Sebastian can be found. Okay, Retha, if y'all remember me saying there are so many people involved in this that if one person drops, other people will fall. A lot of other people. There are so many working pieces to this one teenage boy going missing. Oh, Bobby, I just watch it. I have watched this video. I have it memorized, every detail of it. It's crazy. Pay attention to the bottom coming out of the door here. The man in the gray sweatshirt. He's the one I showed you a while ago that looks almost identical to the person in the family photo with the Bauer socks. There's the guy in the black shirt I said that was going to be with him. Ginger Snap, yellow coat guy, Richard Bishop is a real estate attorney. He lives in Pennsylvania. He is on the board of directors for ARC that has facilities. The challenged. We will be doing a live about that tomorrow. Here we go. We have switched over. We saw the two walk away. Pay real close attention to the doorway. Katie and Sebastian have already left. They've left their tables. All the players are in place here. I'm telling you, folks, if I'm wrong, I will be very surprised. Very, very surprised. Because there's too many people in this world for Mr. Chris's family to have that many lookalikes around the world. ARC, yes. And for too many of those key characters to be at the same place at the same time, hours before Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers goes missing. Look at the car behind her car. It stops. It stops. Green hoodie is between the car already. We know this. We know this part. Every inch of this. There is some type of altercation right here. If you notice, both Yellow Jacket and the guy that works at Texas Roadhouse, watch very close because they both stop. Something is being said, something is loud enough to draw their attention right here. Watch it real close. That guy buzzes, not with his hand, not with his palm, but with the jacket part. Let's not leave any fingerprints. I'm going to pause it right here, right there, folks. Do you see that? Both of those guys turned to look. What was said? I want to know. I want to know what was said. I want to know what kind of interaction happened that would cause both of these guys to turn their head to look. Because they're both at the same time turning to look. Who was being loud and why? To me, it's a big deal. To me, it's important. I'm going to show you something in just a minute, Jennifer. So hang tight. We're going to talk about Mr. Crispy in there as well, possibly. There was some form of interaction there that they're both looking cautiously. They're still looking. He's still watching. He's not going in until he knows everything's okay. There goes Green Hoodie. Katie's getting in, starts the car. Sebastian's finally getting in the door. All these little things, folks, all of these little tiny things are important. Sebastian shuts his door. Possibly the car that's parked there might have picked up the woman. I don't know. The timing was very iffy to me. Inside, we have the Green Hoodie is coming inside the building. Green Hoodie is walking down past the bar area there. Coming down the middle aisle about right now. Watch the body. See if you think it could possibly be the neighbor's son. Katie and Sebastian are leaving. The last time Sebastian is seen is right at this moment right here. When it's full screen, you can see him sitting in that passenger side. And it breaks my heart to think that that's the last time this child was seen. The last time. Why? Why are we sitting here having to have these conversations, watch every tiny detail of this? Why? Okay, guys. I'm going to show you another video that is very important, and I want to show it to you because this is where I believe Mr. Chris is in play here. It does not show at any time him getting in the back of that car. However, I do believe he was there. Let me see if it's here. Okay, hold on. Let me find it again. I'm so sorry. Yes, I don't believe it was Melissa because she is heavier set. I'm wondering if it's not Cassie. Locked and loaded. That's just my thought. Just my thought. Hang tight. Let me see. I got to find this other one. I thought it would all pull up perfectly, but of course it did not. Of course, that would be way too easy, guys. Way too easy. But we'll get it. I promise. I promise. Hang tight with me. Hello to everybody coming in. Oh, we got more info, Patty. Hang tight because we got some more stuff to look at. Thank you all for being here while we're waiting for me to try to find the video. If you would, please take a minute to hit that thumbs up for me. It is huge and greatly appreciated. If you would not mind doing that, I would appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, we would love to have you guys on board with us. And if you would like to join the memberships, we've got memberships and we have them at a very low cost to become a lollipop. We also have a goal set there if you would like to join us on that. We would love to have you as well. And my Cash App and my Venmo are both going across the bottom of the screen, or they were a while ago, but the mods are putting that in chat. So if you wouldn't mind, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, guys. Here we go. We're going to watch something that's just going to blow your mind. Remember, folks, that picture I showed you of Mr. Chris standing in the Harley shop. Remember that. Focus that in your head. The picture of him standing there. Let's watch this. Look at the top of your camera. Top of the picture there. Let's get past this man walking right now. Who could that possibly be? This man standing against the pillar, talking. Who stands like that? Who could that possibly be? Yes, leaning against the pillar. Same body shape, same stance, black shoes. Guys, I think it might possibly, in my opinion, be Mr. Chris. Possibly. Let's keep watching this video. It's not very long, just a couple of minutes here. There goes that white truck passing by. Notice the black truck passing by. I was so concentrated for a while on those trucks that were going by and the repeating of them. A dark SUV. Oh, the same one that passed behind Katie's. Don't forget. That I overlooked Mr. Chris standing by the pillar. Allegedly. Get ready to watch the passing cars again here in just a few minutes. There goes a black truck. Here comes Katie. Watch. You can tell he turns to see who's pulling in. Oh, there he turned. He turned away quickly, so he's not to be seen. And by the time they get out of that car, he is walking away. Notice she can't back up because there is a black truck. Oh, wait. There's the white truck. Now she can back up, straighten up. And he stands there. They park. He crosses his feet. As they get out of the car here. He walks away conveniently. He walks away. But folks, let's watch for just a little bit more. Oh, black SUV, a dark colored SUV. Wonder if it's like the one at BP after they left. The one that passes by a bunch. Thank you all for being here. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate everybody. The two guys that are sitting down on that bench, not sure how they play anything in this. Oh, wait, could that be Mommy Sock's car? Could it be her? Looks an awful lot like Katie's, just darker. Remember, they had just come in and sat down. She walks into the bar. Wait, there was a black SUV coming back up a while ago. Did y'all see that back there? There we go. I hope y'all are seeing everything I'm seeing and I'm not totally insane and crazy. There goes a dark little car, but pay close attention to the bottom here in just a few minutes. Katie and Sebastian are inside, waiting to be seated. No one's gotten out of that car as of yet. Here comes someone getting out. Wait, they changed their mind. They got back in. Hold up. What are they going to do? They're going to leave. Bobby, thank you for gifting a membership, Bobby, and welcome to our new lollipop. Thank you all for being here and what y'all do. And please make sure to thank our sweet Bobby. Oh, Bobby, you do so much just being here. Thank you. Okay, pay attention to this white truck. And on this video, I have no way to zoom in. I'm hoping that I do zoom it in a minute, but I don't think I do. This white truck gets parked. And this white truck sits for just a few minutes. There goes the black truck. That's a different black one. Sorry, guys. That one had the white toolbox. But this truck gets parked. As they're sitting down, this truck gets parked, sits for a minute, and someone gets out of the passenger side. There goes the dark SUV. Exactly, Sophie. Too many players in this on camera. So nobody's getting out of the white truck. Nobody's getting out. Nobody's getting out. Still nobody's getting out. It takes a little bit, but then you'll see the passenger door open. Here goes people walking by. Nothing to do with it that I can tell. But there's those two guys still sitting at that bench. Still sitting at the bench. Watching all this play out. One person stands up. They have a little bit of a conversation. Here comes the person from around the truck. Did you see that? The passenger side of the truck. Walking up, a man that looks an awful lot like Christopher's father, not Terry Bowersox, but his real father. Oh, brown eyes girl, let me tell you, I heard she called me a biatch yesterday. I don't know what her problem is. Folks, how is it that so much is happening just because a mother and a child went to eat at the end of the day? Why? Why so much? Why so many people? Why so many that look like players connecting to Christopher's family and friends? Why? That's my huge, huge question. Why so many players? Let me share with you real quick. I showed y'all saw the guy walking across from the white truck. I did not go back and show you a picture of Christopher's real father. Notice the white tennis shoes, the blue jeans, the dark shirt, the body build. Okay, here we go. Let me get this off. Okay. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Do you see him? Your opinion. I'm showing you things. Y'all form your opinions. In my opinion, it looks very similar to the same person. Very, very similar. So I wanted to show you all this. Oh, I look orange. Let me stop this camera. Okay, guys. Thank you all for looking through this with me. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for understanding my madness. This is what I do. I sit there, I watch Texas Roadhouse because there are so many people I keep seeing connections to. I keep seeing them intermingle with other players. Why? What is the purpose? I don't get it. The only thing that I have been able to come up with is possibly all these players are in place, possibly to remind Katie, this is happening. Everyone is ready. Anyone who did not know what Sebastian looked like, they now did because they were all there. Oh, thank you. Thank you for those kind words. I appreciate y'all. It's all in the family. That's why the reward is still there. Yes, brown eyes girls. Because if one of them blows, the whole family goes. In my opinion, that is. Too many people connecting up. Too many connected to Christopher and his family to be that much of a lookalike at the same place at the same time says this was pre-planned. Why so many involved? I have no clue. But I do believe there was a plan to get him after Texas Roadhouse, not to let him just be taken and go, but to pass off, I believe, Teresa, thank you so much for that. That is so sweet of you. And for Bobby, who gifted a membership earlier. Just want to play y'all a little happy song. Let me find it. Get back to where I'm supposed to be here. Thank you so much to both of y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. You know, the 3 a.m. Okay. Why the 3 a.m. lights? That one has me puzzled completely. Jennifer, for a long time, I really seriously thought something went wrong. The more I watch Katie, I've showed it here before. I'll show y'all this picture again because to me it speaks volumes. I honestly believe she loves Sebastian. I do. I believe that. I don't know that she was very patient with him. And I do believe that she allowed her husband to take control of everything. But I do believe that she loved him. We know Seth loved his son. Seth is grieving so bad. And I've told y'all all this before, or anyone that's new. After I lost my son, he was no longer with us. We had to bury him. I went into a state of depression. I thought I was the only mother ever in the world, but I found out I'm not alone in doing it. But for about 2.5 years, I couldn't hardly function. I couldn't go in public because my eyes were so swollen. I would use Preparation H just to make my eyes open in the mornings. This picture was from America's Most Wanted. Katie's eyes are not puffy. They are not swollen. You see Seth's eyes. Those were my eyes. Those were mine, maybe even worse. But you see Katie. She misses her son, I'm sure, but she is not grieving. And the reason I show you this is so I can explain to you my thought. The more and more I dig into this, more I'm looking into this, the more I wonder. I've always thought she knew where he was. Don't get me wrong. That is a given, in my opinion. But I'm starting to think more and more that she knows where he is and she knows he's okay. Therefore, her grieving is different. It's just not having him to talk to or to see every single day. Where Seth's is complete grief. He has no clue. He's distraught. He's worried. He's sick. He's all the things mixed into a bundle. I think Katie would be more like that had her son seriously disappeared and she had no clue. Even if she knew that he was taken and unalived, I think we would see her looking more like Seth just from grief. But I am not sure. I'm just not sure. I always had this thought that 3 a.m. video was them carrying Sebastian out of the house. That's how he left. That's how he got out of that home. And even then, that would have been captured on video. No way did Sebastian leave that home on his own. It's not seen anywhere. I don't care what they want to say on the other side. I heard yesterday. Law enforcement has never, ever said there is no evidence that he ever left his home. There is proof of Craddock saying there is no evidence that he ever left his home. I heard Locked and Loaded, the body in Clarksville was of an older man. I have heard there is a possible body that was found in the Black Mountains, like we were told. Yes, Michelle, if Michelle says they really hid his body, CP said he would never be found. Tomorrow, I have a theory on that. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you some details about a facility that is tied into Yellow Jacket guy, Mr. Richard Bishop. Because this man on the screen here, if he is Yellow Jacket guy, which he looks identical to him, and you notice he has a face mask pulled down, he is a board member on the ARC facilities, which is basically a home for kids with mental issues. This ARC facility is what took the place after Pennhurst Asylum. Once they were shut down, this is the new place. Any of you who know Pennhurst Asylum or do not know, it is a mental facility where they did experimental things to people because they weren't sure how to cure them back in the day. They drilled holes into their head, into their skull. There was a lawsuit against them. That facility was shut down, and now people do ghost tours there because it is so haunted, they say, with all the horror that happened in that place. But the facility that was created after it was shut down is ARC. Richard Bishop is a board member. And tomorrow, I'm going to go over with you guys and we're going to talk about details on these places, about who can get in, who can't get out, who can be in the know and who cannot be in the know. You will be very, very surprised how easy it would be to hide someone there. Yes, brown eyes. The ARC, the ARC. So I wanted to go over this here today. Hindsight put out a new video regarding the Texas Roadhouse this morning. We saw the one she put out yesterday. Folks, this phone this man has in his hands could possibly have been the phone Katie Proudfoot used to take the two pictures of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Yes, Poppy Love, he is a real estate attorney. Coincidence that Mommy Socks is a realtor. But you see, Yellow Jacket guy walked through Texas Roadhouse. He walked out as if he's going out the door. You do not see him come out of the door to the outside until 1 minute and 44 seconds later, when he opens the door for Katie and Sebastian. Was this man standing there waiting for this phone to be handed off? Is that what it was? Because we've seen, and hindsight has shown us, the picture Katie took sitting at the table that looks identical to the one that is on this phone he has in his hands. Yes, Melissa is large. But I have looked at her pictures from before, and that person in the pink shirt resembles her. So I'm wondering if it's not the other sister, because there is another sister. Why would a man need to stand in the doorway for 1 minute and 44 seconds just to open the door for Katie and Sebastian to walk out and go towards their car, where a person in a green hoodie? I think the purpose of those pictures would be to pass them along to the people who need it, a picture, to create a false document, a false ID, that kind of thing is what I'm thinking. Thank you so much, Blue Bella. I appreciate you. That is so super sweet. Let me get back over to my chat so I can pull that up. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Come on. Nothing is wanting to go right today. Thank you for that, Blue Bellow. I so appreciate you. You are so sweet. You get to have a happy dance. And we got a new member. Welcome, 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 Mystery Sky Crime Talk. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you so much. Let's welcome you to the South. And this goes to our other new lollipop. Welcome to the South, y'all.
Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome, welcome. We are so excited to have you part of the family here. We love you and appreciate you. We love and appreciate everyone listening and coming to join us. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me during my mad spells. There's so much I want to have right in front of me to be able to just show you right then. And then, of course, computer wise, it's just not such a smooth transition. I try to, let's see, Scotty says, sometimes it's good to consider conspiracies, especially when people look like people have connections to the BS. Yes, I try to be careful with the conspiracies. I try to be careful with jumping the gun on things. But Texas Roadhouse, That whole video to me speaks volumes. That white truck passed about 4 times before it parked, and someone got out of the passenger side. We saw the same dark colored SUV drive back and forth. And then we hear about a dark colored SUV that pulls up beside Katie at the BP right after leaving Texas Roadhouse. Yes. That's kind of Poppy Love what I'm thinking. And let me show you. I don't have it on my computer. I do have it on my phone here. Let me see if I can get to it and I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I have all 3 of those pictures together. Let me find where I have it real quick and I'll show you here. When you put them all together right here, let's see if it'll show right there. The similarities are so eerily close. And Love in Vegas has stated many times his name, and I didn't even put the connections together. Lady for Justice, I've heard about it. I've never seen it. Hindsight did put it on her channel. I'll read to you what she put here, because I do have that recorded to read. She said, and listen to this real close, because it does say, Katie left the Texas Roadhouse parking lot at 6:37 p.m. The BP location is 7 minutes away from Texas Roadhouse. Estimated time of arrival could have been at 6:44 p.m. If the time spent at BP was even 3 minutes for Sebastian to exchange vehicles, KP could have left BP at 6:47. It's 8 minutes to drive from BP to Stafford Court, which then could have been an ETA home arrival time of 6:55 p.m., which would still leave 5 minutes to spare. They said she was home around 7-ish. 15 minutes later, plenty of time left for 15 minutes when the trash was taken out. Katie wants everyone to think that it was Sebastian. Oh, thank you for being here, Reserve Glitchin'. Love you so much. But Katie wants everybody to think it was Sebastian that took out the trash because of his walk. Yesterday, we heard Granny's watching say, Katie and Sebastian walk identical. They walk just alike. And Chris says, yeah, they really do. Katie was the one with the black hoodie on. At no time did we ever hear that Sebastian was wearing a black hoodie. So it very well could have been Katie Proudfoot walking like Sebastian to take out the trash with the hoodie up so they couldn't recognize her. Yes, Scotty Too Hottie. The 3 a.m., he says, in my opinion, oh, hold on, it skipped real quick. It says, is somebody returning evidence for KP to dispose of on her drive? Either that Something to be passed off to Mommy Socks, who was waiting at Worsham's, possibly. She went that way. There's so much here. Could it have been the cameras out of their home that was no longer there? Did they wrap those up in a rug and carry that out to get rid of any digital evidence from inside their home? Very, very much could have. Outer Banks, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I do it because I want Sebastian found so much, y'all. He deserves to be found, and there's so much hate and drama happening that we have to stay true to Sebastian. Thank you so much for that. And Holly, look at you coming in hot too, girl. Let me get you a little happy dance. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for that support. I really appreciate both of you. Yes. I think there was some form of a handoff of the rugs with Green Hoodie, in my opinion. I think that was given to him probably in the car so that it would kick in time. I just have more questions than I do answers, and I wished I had more answers than we had questions. I try to be real careful and not go down rabbit holes that doesn't have anything to back it up. But guys, Texas Roadhouse is a story in itself leading up to the hours that Sebastian was gone. Lady for Justice, thank you so much. You are so sweet. Here's a happy dance for you, too. Thank you. Blue Eyes, look at you. Thank you, Blue Eyes. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. How about another happy dance for Blue? Thank you all so, so much. Your support means the world to me, guys. It really does. I know this much. Well, hello, Chrissy. How are you? I've been wanting to get in touch with you. It's not an actual kidnapping because it's family. That was over the two men and women who are at the restaurant right there. They were at gas station and home. They all were at her house. Gotcha. But this is the part that stabs me in the gut the most, I think, is because Seth is his family too. Seth has joint custody. Seth should know these things. He didn't even know about CPS cases. They kept that from him. They would keep all of this from him too. He was not at the restaurant, okay? He took them out at that time. I wonder if that was, I don't know. It's just so many people that resemble that family. So many people. There's so many questions still left. So many. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell you guys how it's possible for him to be locked in a facility somewhere and Seth not be able to find out ever. We'll talk about that definitely tomorrow. Yeah, Chrissy, Blue Eyes and I have been wanting to get in touch with you for a while. Oh, Marion, you're so welcome. I honestly believe Roadhouse played a lot bigger role in things than what a lot of people want to think, and that's their opinion. But when you find out that Katie Proudfoot went up there and pitched one hell of a fit to get a copy of that recording, then yeah, there's something up with that. Well, Chrissy, he does have joint custody with Katie. He and Katie have 50-50 custody. And even the CPS reports that were called and everything, he should have known about that. But they said his father was not involved in his life. So, guys, I can't sit here and tell you I am head on with everything 100% because I don't know. All I can do is sit here and show you what I see, let you make up your mind and your opinion. I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other. She's telling us, Chrissy said he wasn't here. I can't say he was or he wasn't for sure. I can just say there is a person that looks identical to the way Christopher Proudfoot stands. And he was leaned against that pillar right at the front door until Katie and Sebastian started to walk towards the front door. Blue Eyes, thank you so much. And we are all with you on that. That Sebastian needs answers. We want answers. And he needs to be found. Folks, I've been so wishy-washy on whether he is with us or not with us any longer. I have bounced back and forth. I have covered every angle I possibly can with this story of his. I just wish I had the exact answers we need. Blue Eyes is wanting to go search again. She has been there once looking and searching for him, and Mr. Chris told her a specific direction to go search, which I don't know that I would ever trust him. Yes, she would be a great one to send to search because she knows how to do things properly. I just wish we were all close enough we could gather up one day and do our own searching. But it's not possible, so we're doing what we can, sitting here, talking, showing things. And that's all I can do. But it's been over a year. Sebastian needs to be found. The people responsible, whether he has been locked away somewhere or whether he is no longer alive, it doesn't matter what the outcome. They have played this game, therefore they need to be locked up. Every single person involved. And that's not just my opinion, guys. That is a fact. That is a fact. Oh, you tell that boy I said, take you searching. Tell him his Aunt Lolly said, get your butt up and take your mama searching. It's hard. No, yeah, no. I mean, I'm not saying poor Seth and everything. I'm just saying he's his parent as well. He should know what's happening. That's where I'm coming from. He should have known about all the bad that was happening to Sebastian in that home. He should know where he's at because Katie Proudfoot holds the key to all of this. I do not see her as this meek little person sitting on the sidelines just going along with what Christopher and his mommy have decided. I see her as a key, essential part. I see Katie as a major player. She knows whether she did anything or not. She knows. Chrissy, you really believe he's not with us anymore? Look, I'm going to put my email here, Chrissy. If you would email me and I'll send you my number. Here we go. This is going across the bottom here. It'll have my email there towards the end. But if you would, I would love to talk to you. I really would. Because for the longest time, I really didn't think he was alive. But then I found out that Richard Bishop guy is now, or he is a board member for the ARC facility. That ARC facility. He's a board member there. It's easy to put kids away in there, especially having that kind of connection. He was that morning, you think? Has someone told you that, Chrissy? I guess that's what I'm curious about, is how you found out. You've nailed those key players too. We understand, Brown Eyes. It is a hard thing to hear. It is. It's horrible. I don't want to think about it. Trust me, I've been there. I don't wish that on no one, to have to find that out. Yeah, Sugar Beet, I'm with you. I go back and forth on it so many times. But for me as a channel holder, I have to be fair and show angles to every possibility until we have that proof that's needed to say one way or the other. And so that's what I'm doing. I have to say, now my eyes have opened up a little bit, and it is possible he has been locked away. And I'll go over all of that tomorrow. Yes, he's a real estate attorney, Patricia. He is a lawyer. He does all different things, but he is in real estate and real estate finances as well. The kind of business Mommy Socks likes to play around with. Deanna, I have had that as well, because Seth does. I have wanted to. I have wanted to so bad believe that he is still alive. And with Seth, there is no proof yet that we can say he's not. And that's the worst part of all. So as a creator on my channel, I have to play all angles. Hey, both of you stop. Sorry, my dogs. Oh, Blue Bella, wait till tomorrow. We're going to go over that because, yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot to it. So much that it's going to be a whole show there. But, guys, always keep in mind that this is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This is about where he is. Exactly. And that's the thing, Chrissy. If he is alive, I think this Richard Bishop guy has him set up in one of those ARC facilities. We'll go over that tomorrow and I'll talk about it because I have gotten some information that will very much surprise you. Locked and loaded. I don't see that happening. I really don't. I don't think, and I'll tell you why I don't see that happening. Locked and loaded. He was saying, Locked and Loaded was saying that, what if Katie turned to Seth when Chris was leaving for good, then reconciled. Seth was hurt, dated the disappearance. No, no, there's no relationship to that there. I don't believe. He is not living life with CP or KP. No. But I don't think that because I see Katie living a life that she only dreamed of living. Tomorrow I'll probably coming on about 3:00 because if the weather holds out, we'll be having ball games tomorrow. And so if there's not a early game, I'll come on at 4. So 3:00 tomorrow, Texas time, or 4:00 tomorrow, Texas time. But Katie's living a lifestyle that she's never had, not even with Seth. Seth couldn't give her the life, the vacations, the home. Yes, Texas time. That's central. But yeah, I don't see Katie giving that up to go back to Seth. Oh, Donna, wait till tomorrow. You get on here tomorrow with us, and you're going to be very surprised. I know I'm dangling snacks over y'all right now, but if I get started, we ain't never getting off of here because there's a lot to it. You'll be blown away. Ugh, yeah, no, to me, it ain't worth it. Not worth it. So, anyways, guys, I am going to get off of here. I'm going to let y'all get out there on the streets. Everybody's going to be popping off with some more shows. Stay vigilant. I am teasing y'all. Sorry, Poppy. Sorry about that. Don't mean to do that, but I want y'all to know tomorrow is going to be a bit of an eye opener because it was for me when I found out. I will. And I do believe I might have an idea on that one, Town Chat Cafe. So let me look into that. I'll see what I can find out. Ghost stories. Yeah, because it's all connected into that Penhurst asylum thing. And he saw something in chat. Have a good night. Pray I don't flood. Oh, no. He saw something on CP's computer that night. Did he? I wonder what he could have seen on that computer, though. I wonder what it was, unless it was some kind of. Yes, he had that court a week after. Yeah, that was just way too. To me, that was more significant, the court hearing he had with Nina for his child, than Katie and Seth's anniversary thing. That court, he wasn't going to that. He had to put this emotion, so there was sympathy there. He was needing to use sympathy. That's how I see it. Yeah, Chrissy, Blue Eyes sent you a message on Messenger. You can call her or you can text her there. That would be super greatly appreciated. We are thankful to have you in here with us. Would love to pick your brain a little bit, see what you do know. But guys, okay. Sounds good, Town Chat. If y'all have any thoughts or opinions or whatever, y'all can email me anytime. I appreciate y'all doing that. I love hearing from you. Thank you all for being here today with us. We went over a lot, but the Texas Roadhouse, I believe, in my opinion, plays a huge part in this story of this missing young man. I honestly feel like there was something at play there, and I just think maybe that it was a reminder to Katie that this is going to happen. A reminder that these people are watching and they're here. That kind of thing. Because obviously he arrives at Texas Roadhouse and he leaves Texas Roadhouse. And most of the people we're seeing there probably already knew what he looked like, but there possibly might have needed a picture for a new type of identification, is my guess. Blue Eyes, she said, when would you like to chat on the phone? As soon as we get off, you can call her. I'll answer for her. She's a night owl like I am. We're both up late into the nights comparing notes and stuff. So, yeah, Chrissy, you can call her when you need to. Oh, sorry. Give her an hour and a half. Oh, yeah, she's got to get her mom settled. Give your mom a big hug. Hope she's feeling better today, Blue Eyes. Yeah, I forgot about getting her settled down. So about an hour and a half, give her a call. I would love to hear from y'all. If y'all can connect me in, I would love it. If not, Blue Eyes, you can give me a call, or Chrissy, you can email me and I'll get you my number. Thank you for being here with us, by the way. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that's here. I'm telling you, I hope everybody at that whole Texas Roadhouse that we saw interacting with anybody and everybody was questioned. And guys, I'm not sure how much I trust law enforcement. I'm just so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm just so iffy on all that. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to keep pushing buttons, guys. We're going to push and push and push until someone finally breaks. I have no problem calling people out. So, till tomorrow, love and hugs to everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you to those who are helping to support the channel today. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Because just being here is awesome. Hello, wait, what? Hello to everybody. And we'll see y'all real soon. We'll be on the lookout for tomorrow, either 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock Central Time. Love and hugs. Bye.